But it'll work. I can pull it over there. Alright, so that's inside the Forge folder.
You forgot the 30-second delay.
Yep. You'll see it in a minute.
I need to shut down the stream. Not the stream. Actually, yeah, that's correct, right. And with that, what you showed me, you open your CMD, your command line.
Okay.
And you need to link the CMD to the folder of your environment, which you're in.
So I need to do this. Will this work? No.
CD, and then you click on the folder. You just click where you have like the folder name, the Forge, blah 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 blah. When you click on that, it gives you like an exact path of it. You copy that, and then you type into how's it called, this command line. You type in CD space, and then you paste in the name and press enter. You have to right click and paste in.
I get that up arrow U or V every time I try to.
Yeah,
paste.
you need to right click and then say paste.
Oh, well, guess what? I didn't even know you could do that.
know. Luckily, you have to do that only once.
I didn't even know you could do that in a command prompt. Okay, we're there.
Okay, then you type in this command.
Or I copy and paste that too.
Yeah, you can copy and paste that. That's totally fine. But still, you need to type it in if it's pasting or manual typing.
Now download it.
Yeah.
Now seeing a bunch of.
It's installing everything for you. I have to say the compared to the old system, the new one is more complex, but it works faster because you don't have to do two things. In the old system, like 147 or older, which is the last thing I worked on, you have to call recompile, then export, then get the files and stuff like this. When you export with this, you just say build, and it makes your jar directly with your mod files.
Okay.
To make your mod, just to tell you how complex it will be. Once the installing is finished, it makes you an example mod, how it has to look like, the mod file. You can take that, maybe rename some things, and then you add two functions to it. That's it. And then your prevent sleeping and prevent bone mealing can be implemented.
Now, while this is doing what it's got to do, the sleeping thing, can I make it say something in chat?
Yes. Really simply.
Good.
I didn't check the events, to be fair. I didn't check them, how much you can do.
Why does it say build failed?
1 second.
Failure, build failed with an exception. What went wrong?
1 second, I'm almost there.
Failed the test, make start. Unable to find
Did you install? Did you install JDK?
I thought I did.
It's not JERE. It's something else. If you open your program install folder, or well, actually, one second. If you go to your Java folder in programs, there should be a JRE and a JDK. If you have the JDK not missing, then it can't compile everything.
I got JRE, and JDK.
Are they the same version?
Mm-mm.
That could be a problem.
Well, fuck me. I installed the JDK before I updated to JRE recently.
Yeah. The JDK installment should be done quickly, so you don't need to worry about that. But usually they have to match to install that. But basically, once the command, the make start works and it's finishing up without a crash, you have your dev environment installed and you just start Eclipse, link it to the Eclipse folder, and then everything is done. Literally.
Okay. So Java.
Just make sure that you don't use Java 9, which came out recently, from what I heard, because it's not compatible to Forge.
Download. Recommended version is that, but I don't need that because that's not what I need. Where's the fucking other ones at, you dumbass? Download and install Java. Why do I gotta read shit, damn it?
Oh.
See all Java downloads. About fucking time. Alright, so Windows Online, Windows Offline. Where's the rest of them?
So in the meantime, I check the sleep event.
Okay. And hi, Greg. I forgot to put this in unlisted, so y'all get to laugh at me while I do this.
By the way, you have 5 people watching you. By the way.
Alright, somebody tell me what in the hell I'm supposed to click on, because I'm too fucking tired to figure this out.
We can't see that, actually.
I moved it over. You'll see it in a minute.
Where can I... Have a reason. I would... What the hell? The stream went offline. For me.
It just came
but
back.
I can still see it. Actually, you take the Windows offline 64-bit. That's have to download it anyways.
That's the regular one, though, ain't it? That ain't the.
Really?
That's the runtime environment. I can't find the. I can't find the JDK one.
1 second. The link is in the general folder or general chat.
Oh, get off there. Okay. So I need Windows 64 exe.
Yeah.
You must accept the license agreement. Suck my license agreement, asshole. Just give me what I want. Tired to mess with you, dumbass, today. Uh-oh. Greg's yelling at me. What'd I do?
He always yells. Also, like, now I can see the chat too.
Oh, he was telling me stream was offline. I don't know what the hell. Hold on a minute.
Ta-da! You just need to accept it, and then you can select the video I want to have.
Yeah, it's downloading right now.
Yay. I wonder what people think when you start to do death streams.
Oh,
I know Greg will be so hardcore annoyed.
I'll drive him nuts. And this might be the only stream I do this morning. And yeah, I know the Borderlands stream is up there. I wasn't supposed to be public, but this might be the only stream I do because our internet is acting really funkin' wonky this morning. I'm getting between 0 and 5,000 kilobytes a second out of OBS, which is stupid. I normally get a flat 3,200. I've never had up to 37 and 38 out.
Wow.
And for some reason it's going all the way down to 0 and 88 kilobytes a second. So I need to figure out what the hell's up with our internet. Okay, this thing's done.
Also, never try to do custom character rendering because it kills you. It almost killed my modding or programming. I still didn't fix it, but characters are the worst. Believe me.
Is this thing ever gonna come up? And I just clicked the thing to say, okay, now give me the damn install thing. Tired. Maybe I need to reboot my damn computer. It's been a few days.
I rebooted at least once a day.
Oh, I go for a month without rebooting mine. Alright, so nothing special here, just tell it to do its thing.
Now the screen went black. Now it's back.
Really?
Yeah, but that was from my maybe my PC doesn't like it or my internet is too bad or something.
It might have been when it was when the screen came up that said I had to okay it to install this thing.
Oh, okay. Also, 16 seconds behind.
16?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be more than 10. See, there we go again. I
Yeah,
just
my
went.
my screen my stream the stream paused, and it was like so many pauses that added up to 16 seconds behind, and then I was able to go forward fast. So
We just went offline again and back online. And it's probably going to do it again here in just a second.
and there's the offline.
And online again. Yeah, get used to it until I figure out what the hell's wrong with my internet this morning.
Luckily, once it's installed, you don't need internet for it.
Okay, so that's installed now. So now I should go back to this thing and paste what I just pasted.
Yeah. Or just press up because then it tells you the last command you did. Unless you closed it, then.
No, I didn't close it. It's running. Minimize this for now. Now we have JVE, JVK. Should I delete the other JVK?
No, just leave it. It shouldn't cause any problems at all.
Okay.
Unless Greg tells otherwise, then do it.
Since when do I ever listen to what Greg tells me? Just make a helper function. Then you don't. Oh, he's talking to Phil. Never mind. I ain't reading that. Y'all's not confused me. I'm confused enough already.
Good to know. Yeah, make start at work. So yeah, it's installing. That's good.
Yeah, I'm on building 41% download server right now.
Yeah, the 61% or 80 something percent will be the hardest because that takes the longest, and your PC will lag in the time. And see your RAM usage go up. Because Gradle loves to eat RAM.
Okay. Right now it's hitting my CPU pretty damn good.
Yeah, because Minecraft is hiding its code by renaming everything. What it's doing right now is making it into source code and also renaming everything back to readable things, because else you have to work with A and B and C letters, because it's doing all of that. So that's what is taking the most CPU from you.
Yeah, I had heard that they write their code and then change all the shit, so you can't tell what the hell it is, and if you decompile
but it's a bit of protection against code stealers.
And they do it differently every version, from what I was told.
No, they don't do it. No, every version. Why should they?
Because if you figure out what it is in one version, you know what it is in the next.
But it's just protection for the basic users. So not everyone can do it. I mean, this protection doesn't protect at all against everything, because you can uncloak it really easily if you really know what you're doing. It's just renaming things, and since it's bytecode still, you can reassemble it no matter how much you, how's it called, try to hide it, because it's still the same, just a little bit renamed. You have to keep a certain order. So they rather keep a simple cloak that protects them for the mass people, so nobody can steal it. But still leave it open for those who can hack it. So it's just minimal protection.
As bad as this thing's hitting, I'm wondering if it's actually, I don't know, because this wasn't running.
That takes a long time. You think it's not doing anything? It's doing a lot.
No, I'm thinking it was the amount of CPU it was using was messing with OBS, but it was doing the offline online thing when I wasn't doing this, so it has to be my internet, not how bad it's hitting my computer.
No, the decompiling doesn't do that. Forge downloads everything before that. It could be that it's messing with it via the RAM, so it's eating up so much RAM that that your OBS doesn't get enough. That could be also a case.
But so far it hasn't jumped above 50% memory.
Then you have more than enough. I remember it's taking like 4 gigabytes from me. Like, what the hell?
Oh, I got 16, so.
Yeah, I also got 16 now. On my birthday, I got like another 8 gigabyte chip from my family. So from now I have a full monster pack worth. And I tried to ram the monster pack, by the way, and it ate only 3 gigabytes of RAM.
If Greg leaves and my internet stabilizes. See, it was Greg's fault. I blame Greg.
And it's repacking Minecraft. That should be quick.
It's done. Build successful.
Good, then you open your Eclipse folder, or your Eclipse in the right folder. If you did that already, then everything should be done. And I forgot to check, because of this whole thing, the player sleep event. Sleep in bed event. And status. Where is the
so
status?
I'm supposed to open it in the Forge SRC folder.
No, you're supposed to open it in the Eclipse folder.
My workspace?
Yeah, there's an Eclipse folder inside of. There should be a Gradle.settings, maybe a bin, of course a build folder, Eclipse folder, Gradle folder, and an SRC folder, and you open it inside of the Eclipse folder.
Okay.
Now let me look into the entity player class. Entity player. So
Okay, do I need the CMD anymore?
No, you don't need it. At least you need it only when you want to export the mod, but right now you don't need it.
Alright, so I got Eclipse open, I got a Minecraft folder, and a blank freaking screen.
Okay, I need to close my other program so I can actually run Eclipse. By the way, do you want to do dark mode?
Do I want what?
How you can set Eclipse to dark mode so it's not all white and hurting your eyes.
Most definitely.
You click on 1 second. You click on Window and then Preferences. There should be like an appearance thing at the top, and you click in the General tab. There should be an appearance, and then you can look at theme, and there's the dark mode theme, and then you apply everything goes black and stuff. Of course, no racism.
Ha 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 ha, much better.
Yeah. It took me 2 years to find this out. On accident. So, net Minecraft entity player, and now we have player sleep event. Inside of the SRC folder should be how's it called? An example mod folder. Or an example mod, not a folder, but an example mod.
Inside SRC is main folder, and there's some shit in there.
You're in the Package Explorer. If you click on Window, Show View, and then Navigator, it opens a different view, and then it allows you to see something inside of the SRC folder.
Show View menu.
Show on the Window button. There's a show View, and then Navigator inside of that. It should be the 5th or 6th one from the top.
Okay, now hold on. Window, Show View, and
Navigator.
Okay.
And then when you open the example, the SSC folder, there should be a main folder, then a Java folder, and a resource. You open the Java one, then example, example mod, and example mod.
Package com.example.example mod import net.minecraft.init.blocks mod ID equals example mod ID version equals example mod version public class example mod public static final string mod ID equals example mod public static final string version event handler public void and
basically, the init event is the one once all mods are loaded and have already registered their blocks and items, and then the recipe area comes in. That's usually the initialization event. That's the second step. You do also there the events for something like Forge event. You can rename the example mod how you want to do it, but this is basically the layout that you need for your mod. And I just found out that you can't really type. Actually, no, you can actually type a message. I was a bit stupid with that, but there's two events for your two tasks that you want to do.
Okay.
This player sleep in bed event and the bone meal event, I think.
Yes.
But I didn't check that yet. Living, no, that's not. What is the bone meal? Where's the bone meal event? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the bone meal event. Basically, to get these events inside of your how's it called? Mod. You create a function, public void, the function name you want to have, like the init, for example, and then you put the event that you want to have inside of the I don't know how these called. The brackets are.
Yeah.
Basically, where the Forge mod load, you copy the Forge in the function where Forge initializes, and exchange the Forge initialization event with either the bone meal event or the player sleep event. And then you have your event. You just need one more thing, and then, or two more things to be precise, and then you have your events done. That's literally all you need.
So do I need the public void?
Yes, you need to register to an event bus, so that's delivering the events to you. So that's why you need this event. But first, you make your functions that execute your code, and then we care about the registering it.
Okay, so I just basically copied the public void thing.
You just mark everything that you want to copy, and then Control-C, Control-V. That works fine.
Okay. So now...
Of course, right now, when you paste it in a new line, it will give you a couple errors, but that's totally fine, because then I can help you with that once I catch up.
Okay.
First of all, they can't be directly underneath each other like you have them right now. You need to have like a space between them. So remove what you just did and go like a little bit down, press enter a couple times, and then paste it in. So you don't change the already existent one.
Okay.
You need to right now make these brackets and open and close for the upper one, because it is affecting the lower one. Oh, I am behind, sorry. Okay, this function is now correct. Yeah. I wish I would be like with no delay at all. Right now, the upper one is missing these brackets that you have like underneath, or when what opens and closes it in your function.
You're talking the bracket that's not just a curve, the other bracket.
You need whenever you have a function, you have to have these brackets under each function. And right now, the first one doesn't have it, so it is throwing an error and affecting the second one. Also, they have the same name, so the function has the same name, and that's also breaking things. You can't have like the same things.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. So where the hell am I supposed to put these other brackets? Because they just had the other brackets at the very beginning and the very end of all of that shit. So I need to put an end bracket like here?
Give me like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Basically, your function has to look like this. And let me just paste it into generals, and then you see it. This is how it has to look like. Your upper function. Your lower.
Oh. Okay. So you want it. Wait a minute. You're saying the upper function needs to look like that?
Yeah, the upper function.
Then I need to do this and then that.
These cornered edges, let's call them like that, they can be also in the same line as the public void init event or init function. That can be the same line, but that's preference.
What the hell is this one? This one needs to go away. Holy shit.
You create Eclipse has like an auto helper. When you open a bracket, make how's it called, an open bracket, and press enter, it automatically makes a closing bracket for you, so you don't have to do it. So the one that just is one line below the other two is just the one that got created by Eclipse. So you just need to make an open bracket, press enter, and it makes a closing bracket for you. So now you have an error because you have two functions with the same name, and that's usually not allowed. So the public void, the init, the lower one, you change to something like on bone meal, for example, or on sleep, or something like that. Just don't call it init. Maybe call it something useful so you know what it's doing.
Okay.
And which one do you want to do first?
No sleep is the one I named it, so let's do that one first.
Okay.
And since I need all of this, I'm going to copy this and
no spacing is allowed. You are not allowed to have the spacing in the function name, and also you need a public void before that.
Okay.
Yeah. Public void is always required. You can change them. You can remove the public, and the void can be exchanged with other things. But for your case, just use public void before that, and remove the spacing also for the function name.
Now, why does it make my capital S look so stupid?
Hello, Andy.
Hi.
No idea.
I just did Shift S and it made it look like a freaking dollar sign.
You having issues?
Always when I'm trying to do something that means I have to type. Okay, why is this one blue?
It's color coded.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the other. The other one is initialization is green, no sleep is green, no bone meal is freaking highlighted in blue.
The initialization is a function. It's green because it's a function name. Public and void are what I call
Red
those.
because they are how's it called? Primals or primitive things.
Yeah, primitive stuff.
You need to, by the way, it's all white because you have like how's it called? Like code underneath it that breaks all the other things. That's why it's white.
Yeah, you have an extra bracket.
Yeah. And also the system print out, you don't need that also.
An extra closing bracket. He's
Yeah.
probably fixed it already. We're just seeing 10 seconds behind. The dark blue is other class names. A different class you're actually connecting to.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what I need to do?
And you know coding. Oh my god.
Yes, I just don't do it. For some reason.
Why?
He's supposed to be making me a crafting table.
No, you decide you're going to do it yourself, so I'm just going to watch you have fun.
Okay.
Alright, so player sleep in bed event, I pasted in there instead of the FML initialization event.
Could you remove the space between the function name and the opening bracket? Because that's like irritating me like a lot, and I think Greg also.
I usually put mine right behind the...
Yeah, but I mean, there's an empty space between the function name
and
the bracket.
I see. The curvy one I usually put behind the other curvy one. The one that's by event.
Yeah, but that's just preference. But this one is like really irritating.
Picky bitches.
Believe me, at some point it's irritating. What you can do right now is press Ctrl-Shift-O. That organizes your imports automatically for everything that you need. The function that is right now having a red thing underneath it is missing an import.
Dude, I've had half-hour sleep. Slow down.
Sorry, I'm a quick fast.
My brain don't run that fast anyways.
Control-Shift-O.
Yeah.
Not 0. O.
That not 0. O. The letter O, right?
Alright, I got it.
That gets rid of your underscore.
No longer red.
Yeah, that thing.
Alright. While you're doing that, while you're catching up, I'm going to change the mod ID to...
Mod ID.
Also, there is, in the first line, you have mod ID and then equals like example mod ID. You can also put a name in there and have a mod name. So it shows your name in the mod.
I already did that.
Good.
That's what I was... Oh, wait a minute. I need to do this one too. Where it says version equals example mod dot version. I need to change that to the same name, right?
Where's that at?
The version is just the version that it shows. It has nothing to do with the name.
No, I see up above. Up above it says app mod ID equals example mod dot mod ID.
No, those stay there.
Is that there?
Mod ID equals example mod ID. Oh wait, example mod. Yeah, I think. No, wait. You're inside public class example mod, so it's going off example mod dot mod ID.
Why the fuck should it say example mod up here?
You see public class?
No.
It's directly under the add mod. The public class example mod. You're in the class. You're just referencing into a field inside of there. But that's not really important. Right now it's important to make you the thing that you want. Correct?
Alright. Yes, let's get no sleep done.
Okay, you have the player sleep event. So if you double click on the player sleep event and press F3, it opens you the class.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
So in there you see player sleep event extends player event. You have 4 fields. One is not final, and the other 3 are final. If you see something having final, you cannot edit it at all. It's uneditable. And you can't eat it also.
Time. Holy shit, dude. I'm still back at the first thing you said. I see what, where, for what reason? I see
Oh,
when I hit F3, I got object, event, entity event, living event, player sleep event.
Those
interesting.
event into event.
Why are you pressed really F3? Because what you did is F4.
Well, I can't fucking count. Do I
It
need to
should be
close this?
F3.
I
It
can't
starts at.
see my keyboard, dude.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to
You
count.
need to count to 1. Yeah, okay. It starts at 1, so you can close it. There's an X button on top. But now you're in the class.
Okay, so F3.
That's where you're trying to get him to go, anyways, right?
Yeah.
To get to his class.
You're Bear. You're already there where you want to be.
What done left now? And F3 wouldn't do shit. Only F4 got me here. Alright, so I'm in there anyways.
Okay, you see in there you have 4 fields: an X, Y, and a Z coordinate.
Oh,
Also, you have
yeah.
access. Yeah, and you have also access to the player, but that's the event below this. But this is not really important right now. What is important to you right now is the enum status.
Uh-huh.
The enum status is basically the override on the bed. When someone clicks on the bed, the player sleep event is called, and people who are doing the sleep events or using it can override the result with this. So all you have to do is change the result, basically. You have to set something on the result. If you click on the enum status, not the result, I mean the enum status, and
Result
press
equals
F3.
no.
Yeah, if you click on enum status and press F3, not F4, it opens you a class in the player, and it shows you all the possible things you can do with it.
Not possible here, not possible now, not safe, okay. Other problem, too far away. OBFID. Value.
That's not important.
String.
That's just the last one. The string is not important. It's just all the other things.
Okay.
Basically, where did I see it? When you say not now, it's printing an error message. You can't sleep not right now. It's not time to sleep. If you select not safe, then it will say there are enemies around. If you say okay, it will allow you to sleep. If you select anything else than these 3, it will not send a message, because that could be also useful for you. If maybe you don't want to see, how's it called, the standard Minecraft message. So what you want to do in this case is set the status from the event that you got from Forge to other problem.
Okay.
That's all you want to do.
And how the hell do I do that?
You go back to your main class.
Uh-huh.
Somehow.
And then you make a space between both brackets. So you open that, basically. Let me just copy the code so I have also something, or so that I code with you. And then you type in event and dot, and then it should show you also a lot of code suggestions or code recommenders when you type in the dot after event inside of the 2 brackets.
It won't let me do anything in the brackets.
You are not in the. Are you in your example mod class?
Thought I was. No, I'm in the other thing.
Yeah,
okay.
You need to go to your example mod class. Go to your onSleep function.
Okay.
Because Forge doesn't allow you to change code inside of there. That's not allowed.
Okay. So you want regular brackets, and you want me to put
a space between those 2 brackets.
Okay.
You don't create new brackets. You just go to your onSleep function and press enter between to make a space between both brackets. Just to make sure.
Okay, gotcha.
So that you can actually type in between those brackets. because it's really hard to do it not inside of them or so close. Once that's done, you type an event and then you press dot. And a lot of things, a new window should show up. You don't press anything after that showed up, and I explain you what it does as soon as I see yours.
Code recommenders is enabled.
Yeah.
No bone mail. It uses the bone mail, but nothing happens.
That's what I wanted to do.
That's awesome.
So you have entity living, entity player. That is your reference to your player in any forms it is. So you can have it as a living entity, you can have it as a player entity, or you can have it as an entity. These have an F symbol in front of it. That means you can't change them. What you want to do right now is have result. You click on that, you double click on that, and it should turn it into result.
Okay. It's there.
Yeah. Then you press space again, and make an equal symbol, like space again, and then you type an enum status. How you saw it inside of the player sleep event. Or
you didn't tell me I had to remember that.
Big E, big
this
S.
Here. Okay, I got it. I went back and looked.
You can also copy paste it, and then you do a dot again after enum status, and it shows you all possible options again.
You know, of my spelling, I probably should have copied and pasted.
Yeah.
I see.
But I got it right.
See.
Cannot be resolved to a variable. 4 quick fixes available.
Wait a second. You copy and paste it?
No, I typed.
Oh, okay. What you do is basically you make a dot after enum status.
Oh.
And then it shows you all possible options.
Shit! Now look what you did. You didn't tell me to unfrickin' highlight it before I hit dot. I'm supposed to be smart enough to figure that out.
By the way, Control Z does every action reverses every action you did.
Now, why is it not like it now?
Wait.
Spelt it right. Alright, I'm just copying your ass. You just pissed me off at this point. Hope everybody enjoys laughing at my dumbass trying to learn how to do it. Where the fuck is paste? There. Paste. See, it's the same thing, still not doing nothing. It's just white.
Because you have to remove the dot and re-add the dot.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Because the code recommender only activates when you do a dot.
Okay. So you said do other problem.
Yeah. Because your case in this case is I have another problem than that it's already listed.
The other problem is Bear's an asshole and doesn't want anybody sleeping.
Yeah, correct. After that, you make a semicolon.
Ah, shit, that's colon. Semicolon. Got it.
Now everything should be no red arrows or something like that. Everything should be fine.
Everything looks hunky frickin' dory.
Now you go behind the event in your code. Basically, you select the character behind the event, the E, and press enter.
Okay.
Let's wait if you did it correct. If yes, then it's good.
Probably not.
We will see.
I did the space behind the event, and it just moved it down.
Yes, you did it correct. That's good.
Okay.
Basically, what this does, Ryan, in theory, is prevent everyone from sleeping. In theory, of course, it does not work right now.
Hit tab twice, by the way.
Yeah.
What for?
To organize your code a little better. Or isn't there Control Shift F? Want that format everything?
No! Don't do that! Don't do that! That's right now. It's a bad idea.
Why?
Because there's no. It is the default Eclipse one, which is usually not the best.
No.
But basically, 2 tabs are enough to fix your issue, or even 1 tab.
He doesn't have an issue though.
Did you guys stop making me organize shit?
Believe me, Greg will thank you for that, because he's even worse than me. But basically, now you want to also have a message sent to the player that he can't sleep, correct?
1 sec, yeah. I'm telling Greg it's stabilized if he wants to come back.
It's stabilized.
Okay. For me, it's stabilized, so
he didn't like it.
I haven't. He had issues with it going offline and online all the
time. Oh, okay.
And it's not doing it now. So, all right.
It
so
could be that it was also your CPU usage.
I say it's Greg's fault. Because watch, he'll come back and it's gonna fuck up.
Okay, what you do is you go to the end of the line where you have your other problem and create a new line by pressing enter. Because that's done. You need that to also basically get the the message going. Let me just check what to do next.
While you're checking, I have a question. Is there 2 separate sleep events? Is there one for when you place the bed and sleep in it the first time to set your spawn? And then another one when you actually just...
That you have to code in.
Okay. Because I wanted to have 2 separate messages. But if it's going to be an issue, one is fine for right now. I can add the other later. But I wanted...
Basically, I can. This one, the set spawn is a little bit more complex than you think. But I can type you the code for that because that's a little bit more complex. I can explain it to you if you want. But right now we do the simple things.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about that. So next thing is you type an event dot entity player, but it suggests you that. So you just select the entity player.
Got it.
Once you've done that, you do also another dot to open these functions. And now we're doing a little bit of pre-typing. You don't need to type correctly, just so it shows you the function that you want to see. You just type in add. And then the first 3 functions that you see should be added to chunk, or that's a field. The second thing is add chat to chat, add chat component message. And the third thing is add chat message. Now you go to now you select add chat message.
Okay.
So now this is getting a little bit complex because now I need to check also what to use because I don't like that system, but that's completely different. Where is it?
Okay, hold on. I gotta read what Greg's trying to tell me.
Yeah.
You can check where the spawn point is before sending the message. If the spawn point is close enough, then tell them to go the fuck back to work. I mean far away enough. Blow them the fuck up if it's too close. Oh, what I was planning to do was when you put down the bed and you go to sleep in it the first time to set your spawn, have it put up a message, spawn set, now get your ass to work. And then the next time you try to sleep in the bed, and every time after that it'll say, no time to sleep, get back to work.
Okay. what you type in now you're inside the function add set chat message.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to type in now is new space. And this is a little bit more complex to type. That's why I'm going to copy that for you. Chat component text. That's basically, and that's all you need to do.
Okay, I am copying and pasting that.
Yeah. Once you're done with, you need to paste it inside, of course. And the new has to be before that.
Got it.
Still inside.
Got it.
Yeah. And now you press Control-Shift-O to organize the import, so it has the class imported.
Control-Shift.
Oh.
Okay.
That automatically gets the link for the import.
Yeah.
So you don't have to memorize it yourself.
Oh, it added this thingy up here that says import Minecraft utility chat component text.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You accidentally made, by the way, move some code down in the next line.
Just hit right and then hit delete.
I did what to whose wife for what reason?
Right arrow and delete.
Right arrow.
And the delete button. It's under insert.
Oh, okay. Somehow I moved that down.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what. Now you go back inside of the chat inside of the brackets where the chat component text is, because that's right now red. And what you do is you make these upper brackets, or what they are. It's the number 2 with shift, basically. That's for Eclipse an indicator, or for Java in general, that you want to write some text that has to be shown or has to be
Hold on a minute. Above the 2 is an @ symbol for us.
Yeah, right. And you activate that by pressing Shift and pressing 2. Then 2 of them should appear, and your mouse should be, or your cursor should be right, or the selection should be inside of it right now. And now you type in your chat text. That's all. You type in what you want to display. Spaces are allowed, so type in whatever you want. Oh, you have an @
Yeah, that's what's above 2. There's not a bracket above 2. There's an @ above 2.
No check context. Is he needing parentheses? That's what he's needing?
Yeah, I mean parentheses. Sorry.
Or not? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He wants these.
Quotes.
Yeah, he wants these.
Yeah, make one of these inside of that. And you have to remove what you typed already, or just copy it and remove it. Copy it and remove it, or cut it, basically.
How about I just put in both of them and it's good? It's green.
Yeah. You need to put one before that and one after that.
Got it. Apparently our keyboards are different than y'all's keyboards, because our parentheses are way the fuck over by enter.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
He said above 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's for German.
I'm thinking of quotes.
Yeah, Andy, you're not listening.
You got it.
He said to hit 2. Quotes aren't above 2 for us.
Why the hell is it above 2?
That's why he was confusing me. That's why I said above 2 is an @ and he said hit 2, so I hit fucking 2.
Yeah, we have exclamation, @ number sign, $.
Okay, so spawn is set. Get to work. Got it.
Yeah. About the, how's it called? The spawn reset we make in a second, but that's right now not important.
No.
So now you need to go above the function. And type in an @ in this case, and the letter which we didn't want before, and type in
above the function.
Yeah.
What the hell's the function?
You see the event handler above public void in it. Basically, we want to do something like that, but not event handler. So above the function.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you type in add subscribe event with a big S and a big E.
This is a big word for you to expect me to write here.
I can copy paste it in here.
Subscribe event. I think I got it. Sub. No, I'm missing a fucking S. Dude, I seriously can't spell. It's not a joke.
Spelling with beer.
I cannot spell. Okay, I got it, and it's in white, not in pink, so I still
Yeah, you need
apparently
to.
spelled it wrong.
You need to, how's it called? Control Shift O. If it's spelled correctly, it's an import. Luckily, it's the last import you need to really make, I think.
It's still white, so I must not have spelled it right. Subscribe event. All one word, capitals for both words.
I don't know what it is. I copy it. Let me copy it into the Discord so you can.
He's missing an R between the C and I.
Oh, okay.
Well, kiss my ass. Yeah.
Once you've done that, you press again Control Shift O. Sorry.
Told you I seriously can't fucking spell. No,
yeah, I can't spell either.
You
Sometimes I copy it from something else.
Okay, I got it.
You need good spelling and programming.
Okay,
Now it's
one last
pink.
thing, and we can test something.
No, you don't. Have you seen the code for IC2? They can't spell shit right, from what I've heard.
Well, what did they do with events and public and void and all that shit?
No, it's the naming of their own classes and shit they couldn't spell right, from what I was told.
Okay, now one last thing. Could you change, or it's two things. Could you change inside of your no bone meal event? Could you change that to the this event, the bone meal event? I copy pasted into Discord, so you can copy paste it in. Then again, you need to organize imports. Sorry.
Really? Now I can't find just paste. And now I gotta do the frickin' Control Shift O. Alright, got that in there now.
Okay, now the last thing, just to test if it works, just in case. Inside of your init function, you need to make a space again, so it's a new line, and then you type in Minecraft Forge.
Hold on. Inside my init function?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is
inside
that?
The bracket. Inside of the brackets underneath the init.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if I say function, it's like public void something name with the parameter inside of it.
Okay.
In there, you type Minecraft Forge, and then dot. Once you have that, something should show up.
Minecraft Forge, all stuck together?
Yeah, with a big M and with a big F.
Told me that first.
It's always like that.
Minecraft Forge dot.
Now, something should show up. Event bus, MC version, origin bus, terrain engine bus. You select the event bus.
Got it.
Press dot again.
Dot.
And then there should be a register function.
Register equals get class handle hash notify post register. Got it.
You press and select that again. And then instead of target, you type in this. That's all.
Whatever you just typed didn't come in.
No. You type in this. The word.
Oh,
this.
I thought you meant this as in I'm putting it in general.
No.
Alright, kiss my ass. I can type this.
Yeah, I know that's confusing. But this is basically your mod instance. That's the class you're right now in. So once that's done, it should automatically work. So press F11 to start the game.
Fuck, I can't type that. I can't count that high.
You can also click on
F11.
the arrow button on top left under refactor.
Okay, so hit OK on this save and launch thing.
Yeah. You need to save to do something.
So now it's going to
Then
load up 1.7.10 Minecraft.
Yeah, with Minecraft Forge installed and your mod installed.
Hmm.
I need to turn off the music because I'm testing behind the scenes also.
Alright, it's your big ass over here. Alright, single player, create new world.
And once you right click on the bed, your message should show up.
Did he not select that checkbox?
Let me check anything. He said hit it and go. I hit it and went.
That checkbox automatically saves everything.
Okay, I'm here. And you know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't turn on cheats. Open the LAN, allow cheats on, start. I also put myself in survival because I never do anything else.
Oh, fine. Go find some sheep. Find
For
some
coding,
wood.
you need to use cheats.
Game mode C.
Just go find some sheep and wood and...
Where the
just
fuck?
find 3 sheep and kill them.
Where the fuck is a bed?
Underneath the decoration blocks.
Bed. Now into survival. Game mode S. Okay. Your game mode spawn is set. Get to work is what it said, but I never laid down. Did it actually set my spawn?
No, it didn't because you didn't program it in.
Well, we kind of got to do that.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Turn this fucking music. Oh, shut up.
That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay, so I'm leaving the game. But it did say what I wanted it to say, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you are too lazy, Greg, you should know by now, I am always too lazy. Use Control plus space to autocomplete whatever you wanted to not write fully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
now, the problem here is I have to remember all these cheats to let myself be lazy. I'm lazy and forgetful.
by the way, go up to beside the M at Minecraft and hit enter and then tab.
What the fuck for?
Or actually, you shouldn't have to tab. It should automatically do it.
What
For no reason at all.
Just shut up. Not organizing shit for you. What's wrong with where it is?
You have to.
What's wrong with the way it is?
Just organization.
It is wrong in all cases.
Fucking annoying.
People are fucking annoying with this organization shit.
Believe me, the more you organize your code, the less of a pain it will be.
Now, how do I get all this example mod shit out of here? Because it's annoying.
There's a find button.
Well, if I change this example mod .mod_ID to BearCore, it'll be changed,
BearCore.
right?
Yeah, it will be changed.
And change all 3 of them up there to @mod function thingy dealy?
Should be able to. Can't you just right click it and refactor?
How about I just copy and paste the motherfucker there?
I guess.
You can also remove the mod example and just paste it in there. Just your text. Because it's just referring to text. So you can just remove the example mod ID and just copy it with the brackets or whatever that is. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. You just copy it and paste it in. You need these upper things with your. You don't need the add mod ID. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just.
Are you mad at something?
I'm mad at myself because I can't explain myself.
Oh.
I don't need the @mod thing that it has in.
No, you can. I gave you an example how it can look like inside of Discord.
Oh, okay.
You need these upper things to define that you type in text and not like make something. Also, to fix the error that you have, you just right click in it and say rename the file, because the class name doesn't match the file name.
Right click the error.
The BearCore, you have public class BearCore, and that's right now underlined with red.
Right.
If you right click that, there should, or if you hover above that, even that, it should say rename compilation unit to bearcore.java. You click on that.
Got it.
And then it should rename your class to also BearCore.
Okay.
I also posted inside Discord the function that also sets the spawn. You just copy it underneath your message.
So this goes. Damn it! You guys have me keep organizing shit. I can't find where I need to go.
What do you mean you can't find where you need to go?
Here. Paste. Okay. So now, event dot entity player dot set spawn chunk.
New chunk coordinates.
Coordinates. Event dot x. Event dot y. Event dot z. False. Why is it false?
The false can be also true, but it's forcing the chunk position. Basically, you can if you set it to true, it would work even if your even if the dimension is not the overworld. So you could force that you can spawn outside of that.
Oh, okay.
At least I think it allows that.
And it has an error with the chunk coordinates.
Yeah.
Import chunk coordinates. Oh, I got to do the import thing.
Actually, it doesn't, or does it?
That's what it's recommending. So, Control Shift 0.
No, I was just checking.
Not 0 there.
It's 0. Oh, I don't care.
It's not fucking 0.
I still hit the right thing, whether
it's a fucking number. I mean, it's right beside each other, but still.
Just shut up. I got it. Okay, so that's done. Wait a minute. Where'd all my import things are gone? Where'd they go?
They went into the plus sign.
Down. It reduced it down. You have a plus sign.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's less full, so you can see better.
You
can do that also with functions. But basically, this sets also your spawn.
Okay.
And it doesn't allow it to set your spawn inside of the nether or something, so that still applies. So you can only make that. Now we go to the bone meal event.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I think, even easier. Let me just create a function for that, so I have something to code with you in the meantime, so I can test. You need to copy and paste the subscribe event above the on bone meal event 2, because else Forge doesn't recognize it as something valid. Basically, copy what you have above the on sleep event, or no sleep event, or no sleep.
I got it.
And paste it on top of that. Okay. Bone meal event is even easier.
Okay.
You type in event dot.
This is gonna look terrible, isn't it?
Done.
And then you type in set.
Set canceled, set phase, set result.
By the way, Bear.
Shut up. Set what?
Set cancelled. You select set cancelled and then you type in true.
True.
And if I'm correct, then that should be it. Literally. Okay. I'm not joking. That should be it.
Now, is this going to make it to where you can't do it, or it'll do it and do nothing?
You can't do it. You don't lose it.
Ah, that's
He
not
wa-
even fun.
He wants to lose it.
Well, this is good enough for today because, like I said, I'm on a half-hour sleep. But eventually,
That's even easier.
is it really?
It's really easy. You do event,
Mm-hmm.
player.
Hold on, let me. What we got
So
here?
cancel it, and then event player remove one bone mill.
Player dot
Inventory.
player.
Now I need to check something before you do that. 1 second. I need to check something before I say you do something and break something else. That needs to be gone. This needs to be bigger. Sort by name.
With this, can we put in the chat component thing too?
Yeah, we can do that. You need to have a dot. Okay.
Dot.
No, first, sorry. Go back, remove everything until event. You need to select the entity player. So,
dot.
when I said player, I thought you selected the entity player.
Entity player. Got it.
Yeah. When you do a dot, then it should show you a lot of things, and then you type in just inv. You type in inv, and then it should show in the first place inventory, and you select that.
Got it.
Then you do dot again, and then you type in de. Then you select decrease or dick dare or dic. Well, it sounds like dick, but it is not a dick. It's
decrement
just decrease.
Animations.
Stack size.
Oh, stack
no,
size.
decrement stack size.
Okay.
Now for the first thing, you go type in again event dot entity player. You're to that point. Dot inventory. Dot and then current item. That should be the first thing you can select.
Got it.
And then you press comma.
That's already there.
Yeah, but it skips to the second field, basically. It just skips from parameter 1 to parameter 2 for you. And then you type in a 1 and put a semicolon at the end.
Okay, tell me if that looks right when you catch up. Because the semicolon's already there.
Okay, then you don't need a semicolon to add. That's just in case you don't have already one. I had none, so.
Okay.
Waiting for a tab.
You removed the cancel code. Now it just removes one extra. The set cancelled event you need to keep.
Yeah, it's supposed to cancel the item and remove the item at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
basically
wait a minute.
you make a new line and do event set cancelled true. Because the set cancel that the bone meal is doing something.
Entity player. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even remember what that was.
It should be event dot set, and then it should show you set cancel.
Oh, okay. Set cancel.
Updates are available there.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then you said true?
Yeah, because you want to cancel it so it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So, let me explain you what this, for you, the first line does. The first line, basically, or the decreased stack size is, it takes whatever item is your currently held item and removes one item of it. So if you don't have bone meal or something else in your hand, it would remove actually your the item that you have in your hand. So if you use another item than bone meal that has the same effect as bone meal, you lose that too, just in case you know. But now we start Minecraft and test it.
This shit is simple.
Now, can I put a comment in? Can I put a text thing in there real quick?
Yeah, you copy just the from the first thing. You copying the chat message thing that you have, and you change the text. From the on sleep, you have already there a chat that you can send.
Fuck.
You just copy that, paste it in, and exchange the text.
Okay, so what would be a good trolley thing to say to somebody while they're trying to bone meal? Keep trying, you
Stop
might get
cheating.
work.
Stop cheating.
That screw is annoying me. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. Control C and Control V are your friends.
Yeah. Because that works actually in there.
Okay, so we got that now, and now we're gonna start Minecraft again. And how the fuck did we do that? 11.
F11.
Alright.
That starts is actually in debug mode, so if you change something in code, it actually directly applies. Unless it's something, a special case that it can't do that. But there are not many of them. And yeah, I can't use bone meal. I already tested it.
Stop cheating.
I wonder if that works for sheep. That would be interesting.
Like cutting the wool off?
No. Changing the wool color, if that breaks that too, that would be bad. Because sometimes you want to dye your sheep. It would be bad if that color just worked.
How do you that would break something, wouldn't it?
Who the hell ever dyes their sheep white?
I actually do that.
You can still color sheep.
I unify mine. Also, it's really useful if you want to have a rainbow farm, and it works.
Window. You don't have to delete that. Do you? I mean, it.
What?
I don't know. Whatever.
I deleted it because that was a survival world, and I wanted a creative world.
It had land cheats on it.
Well, I deleted it. Shut the hell up.
The sheep works, and it also the removal works. So.
What the fuck is bone meal in this motherfucker?
The removal only works if you're not in creative mode, by the way.
Yeah, but I still gotta give this shit to you.
I think under the stick. Under the stick, if you click on the stick.
There's bones, which I can use to get new bones.
The stick?
Why are you checking for bone meal under blocks there?
Shut up, I don't use creative. Oh, there's bone meal.
By the way, there's a search thingy in the top right.
Then I gotta type, shut the fuck up. And I'll type. I need a sapling. Sapling would be decorations.
You can also bone meal grass, you forgot?
You don't need to do that either.
Oh, you can't bone meal grass or bone meal trees.
Yeah.
Player 420. I'm not stoned. I'm not player 420.
That's the auto selection key. You have every time you start the game, unless you set it to change, have a name selected, it automatically generates a player between a fake player name for you between 000 and 999. It will only consume the bone meal if you're not in creative mode.
Yep, I'm in survival now.
Yeah.
Yep, you try to grow grass, it says stop cheating over and over and over. Holy crap, who?
Hello, NetMC.
Oh, NetMC, mute me.
Mute him. Who? What?
Mute himself. Okay. Do you want to export your mod?
He does, probably.
This is awesome. Hold on, I want to test.
Technically, you have a bug inside of your.
Why do I have a bug inside my mod?
Every time you right-click with your bone meal, you get 2 messages instead of 1.
Why do I get 2? Is there a way to stop bone meal from just? Wait a minute. Now it's not doing. If I click on anything with bone meal, it freaking eats it.
Yeah.
Is there a way to stop that?
Yeah.
It would have to check if it's a tree sapling or not.
No, if it can be bone mealed.
That would be easier, a lot easier.
That's a little bit more complex code. Let me just have a toilet break, and then I tell you that, because that's a little bit more complex, and I fix all the bug for you.
Okay.
But you get the gist how easy it is.
Yeah, but
to code.
while you're going to the bathroom, I want to see if I can figure out why it's doing.
Basically, let me just give you a little bit of a help. If you go to the navigator, there's a build folder. You open that. Tell me when you have that open. There's a TMP folder. Open that. Recompiled SSC. I think it's the second lowest folder.
SRC, yeah. Got it?
Yeah. Net.
Got it.
Minecraft.
Got it.
Block.
Got it.
Inside of there are all the blocks that you see, and you can look inside of the classes how the growing works inside of there. What function calls that they should grow.
Okay.
It's a little bit descriptive, but maybe you can find something out. Maybe Andy can help you. We will see.
Maybe.
Or Greg even can help you. But Greg, don't cheat. I would be really mad if he does. Anyway, be right back.
Block grass. Import CPW mods alongside public class block manage things block implements iGrowable. Private static final logger equal.
Damn, so many blocks.
Outside on none of that anything to me. Shut up, I'm already streaming.
Is this your one stream today, or are you streaming another stream?
This is my main one this morning. There may be another one this afternoon.
And how did you only get 30 minutes again?
I couldn't sleep. I have that problem every now and then.
And GT5 is technically working, but not working. So I don't know if we're going to be there Wednesday.
Yeah, update.
I mean, I got kicked once when I logged in. I didn't get kicked the second time. But I didn't have anything I wanted to do at the time, so I just logged out. I could probably test it right now. Put my ass in there and see what happens.
Did you break the server, Andy?
XAR's still in there.
No, he put the he got the new internet for it, and something broke with that. I couldn't even get on last night when I tried it. Timed me out every time. Said only. I don't see anything in here about chatting, so what the fuck is it doing?
Let's see. Get item dropped. Function. Numbers. What are you looking for?
Why I'm making two chats. And I don't see anything in here that has anything else about a chat. So,
I thought you were looking up why the bone mail was getting deleted on everything.
No, I want to know why. He said he was going to help me remove my error, and I said I wanted to look and see if I could figure it out. And I can't figure it out because I don't see in here anything about it saying anything. So.
It means the event is getting deleted twice, isn't it?
That's not about the chat map. What I wanted to let you look about is how bone meal grows plants.
No, I told you.
Fucking clue. This is almost like trying to read freaking Greek right here.
Yeah, I'm basically what the chat problem is there, because the server and the client are sending chat message. That's why they're duplicated. And what you need to do is do it only on the server. The problem there is the client does still particle effect. So I'm typing that already. Event world event X event Y event Z, and so what's the last parameter? That would be nice to know. Let's say false. Just in case.
Yep, Minecraft's still broke. Damn it. It keeps kicking us out. Me and XAR. After 60 seconds or something. Alright, well now that he's back and helping you, I'm gonna go do my own thing. And be back.
Hey.
Hey.
We do not need to know you're going to do your thing. You can just say, I'm out, have fun.
I'm going to the library, I'll be back.
You want to do your thing, you do your thing
60
in private.
seconds.
We don't need to know about it.
Do your thing, do your thing.
Yeah, I pasted code instead of that.
Holy shit! That's a lot of code.
Yeah,
It's
but
not that much
basically
code.
this is the bone meal prevent to consume thing.
Okay.
Let's see if event.block instant of.
Thought you were leaving.
It's checking if the instance is growable and not remote.
Do I put this above what I already have?
You replace it with the function that removes the or the line that removes the bone meal, basically.
Okay, so I take this one here out, and I put this one here in. Okay, now for me to try to see if I can understand that. So if means if it's possible. Event.block instance of growable. Apparently that's if it's growable.
Yeah, that's a special trait for saplings, crops, and stuff like that.
What the hell's with the weird looking
That is
folks?
just to check if it's the server.
Oh, okay.
The world can be a client side, which is remote, or a server side, which is not the remote. So if it's not the client side, basically.
Okay. Exclamation point event.world.isRemote.
Yeah, the exclamation point is the invert, basically.
Meaning not.
Yeah. So event world object is remote. If it's and the exclamation mark makes it is it not a remote. So
okay.
And if both of them are true, then I cast. Basically, I turn the block into an growable, so that I have the functions that I want, because the functions in growable are not inside of block, but I know the block has the growable implemented, so I turn the block into that. And the next function is not declared because Minecraft's documentation is sometimes really stupid.
Yeah, why the fuck is it 149851?
Yeah. That's Forge and Minecraft in combination. Basically, what this function is called in real is can grow.
Okay.
So if bone meal would apply in this case, it gets cancelled. If bone meal would be consumed in the case, then it allows you to consume it. That's all what I do.
Okay. I think I screwed up something when I did this because I think there's an extra set of the big brackets.
You need to import, organize imports.
Okay. And shift.
That.
Okay, got that.
And all that I see is that the it's not organized. The code is not all tabbed out.
Yeah.
Right,
Fuck that shit right now. Right
also,
here.
there's a semicolon that's not needed.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's definitely not needed. But Wait a minute.
If event.
No, see, there's this one and this one.
Event.setCancel and event.NCPlayer need to be after the if statement.
No. The
No?
cancel needs to be outside.
Oh, wait.
Because else the client still does the particles and people think bone meal is working.
Oh, yeah, that. Never mind.
You need still the bracket here. You just needed to remove the semicolon.
Oh shit!
You
So-
removed the bracket that was needed.
That
So
bracket goes
I
to
need
the if.
This.
The ending bracket goes to the if. Goes to the first if after the second if.
To stop confusing beer, you put the bracket there where you removed it.
Okay, I think I got it. Now she.
To stop your how's it called cheat text, you put your text inside of the first bracket line. So you put it after once. How's it called?
He's got it, it looks like.
Not yet. I
No.
mean the text that you sent.
Okay.
You put it basically after the first if. It doesn't matter in which line in the first if, but it doesn't have to be in the it has to be in the first if. So it only calls if you have like a bone mealable block, then it does that.
Alright, let me know if that looks right when you see it.
Yeah, I will see it.
What's he copying?
He cut something out. I don't know why, but I will see it in a second.
He's moving the wrong thing.
You remove the one thing. No.
Man, I moved the wrong thing.
You're supposed to be moving the chat, right? The chat message.
Yeah. Basically,
Son of a bitch!
I'll be right back.
Alright, so I
One
put
second.
that down there and move. Do I need to set cancel and the stop cheating message?
The set cancel has to stay where it is.
Okay. This one.
I need to check what Greg is telling.
Cut
He didn't type. Good.
here. Okay. So now I got it there.
Yeah. Let's see where you put in the other thing, or did you already do that? Now you start doing things. The event entity player at chat message has to be after the bracket and not before it. Right now it's before that. And what you're doing, you removed basically all the if state. You destroyed the if statement basically. At least from what I see. I could be wrong, but it seems like that.
So you want it here. In the I global. Right.
Yeah. Basically before or after the I global, but after the bracket.
Okay. So it's in there now. So you want me to test it?
Let me see the final result before I say yes or no. Just in case.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah, okay. That should be fine. And that should also work.
He still has
wonder
that
if that
space
works with-
between the bracket and the.
It could be that I have to change things because I didn't think of one possible scenario. Afterwards, I had the idea. That works. That doesn't work because I don't have saplings. There's a sapling. Okay, that works too. By the way, this should only affect plants.
Alright. Hey, it's only saying it once. It's taking the bone meal and it's not doing anything.
Why was it doing it twice?
Server and client sent the chat message.
Oh, okay.
Now for this, stop cheating. Only saying it once, and it's taking it. If I click on sand, it does absolutely nothing. Water, it does absolutely nothing. A log,
Now
it
I'm
does absolutely nothing.
Now I'm checking
It
something.
still says. Oh wait, you're doing grass. Never mind.
I need to check one thing, and for that I need to just disable the cheating thing, or the stop cheating thing from my side. I just want to be sure that that works. So it's also throwing the message if you bone meal fully grown crops. So that's still a thing.
It's doing it if he does fully grown crops. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it doesn't matter. It's saying that if it's possible to bone meal it, basically. If you can bone meal it, then it's telling you stop that.
His computer hated him for.
One issue that might come up with this. What about adding bone meal to crop sticks?
That doesn't. Yeah. And I don't know how IC2 Experimental handled that, but in Classic, yeah, that can be a problem.
So you want him to test it right now?
How do I fix that?
Sadly, you can't.
Well, that sucks.
Well, IC2 Crop Stick still could use that. On the other hand, it doesn't really increase growth by much.
You can
Maybe
still
gives,
use
like,
seeds.
Yeah, you still can use seeds. So basically, ICT2 crops still would work with that. At least in 1.7.10, I know that. In older versions, maybe not. I'm not sure. Or newer versions, sorry. Again, I was too lazy to set up something in 1.7.10 and was fully on my project.
Okay. So that's it for this time, right?
That should be everything, but except one thing.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing. And that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to export your mod? So you can actually use it outside of Eclipse.
Yeah, I probably should do something along those lines.
Yeah. For that, we just close Eclipse.
Give me 1 sec. I want to try. I gotta try crops just so I can say I tested everything.
Yeah, but you don't have IC2 Classic installed inside of your Eclipse.
Oh no, I'm just trying regular crops. Good God, that's fucking loud. Shut the fuck up. I'm just trying to do regular crops. There we go.
Oh, you're making a hoe, not crop sticks, okay.
Right. I love it. I will not tell Crazy you helped me make this, because Crazy's going to hate this mod.
You're adding it to every mod pack you have, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck!
Mm-hmm.
I can't sleep then even when you're not here.
That's right,
well,
damn it.
more reasons to use IC2 crops, because that still works, because you can't break that.
He's worried about the sleeping part.
Oh, okay.
Because they keep saying, oh, Bear's not here. We can sleep. No, not anymore, you can't.
Can I uninstall the mod?
If mods don't support throw this event, and then you can't do anything about that, then they still can sleep. So if mods don't support this event properly, then you're fucked.
Okay.
And this is the point where you start hating other mods.
What mod are we speaking of, though? Isn't this
There's one mod I can think of that might, but I'm not going to say what mod it is, I think. Okay.
Hit the X button.
Closing. It says exit Eclipse. Yes.
Could be saving shit probably on the way.
Okay, we did that.
Now you open CMD again and link it to your dev environment. You know how that works?
I think so. Give me a sec. I'll try. To my dev environment. So that would be
The folder
yeah,
where you
yeah.
have your Gradle bot.
That would be Forge. The Gradle, not the Eclipse.
The Gradle folder, not the where you have your what we done to install it. That folder. The
Okay.
folder where the Gradle bot is, or the Gradle
Wrapper
jar is
thing.
in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So back to the same thing we had before.
Jared didn't use his name on everything.
What do you mean I didn't use my name on everything?
You didn't use your real name.
Basically, the folder, what I'm seeing right now, this is the folder you want to be in. No folder deeper. So the forge./1710 folder. That's where you want to be in.
Oh, not in the Gradle thing?
No, because technically your dev environment is in Gradle, but it's not in Gradle because the folder I call it Gradle. It's not the wrapper.
Oh
sorry.
shit. Oh shit. Hold on.
How did you fuck up?
You done screwed that up, didn't you,
Pissing
dumbass?
outside really heavily.
Copy address.
If I go out now, then I would be like a pissed dog.
Okay, I'm inside the folder.
Okay, then you type in this.
This or this as in what you're telling me?
There's already a chat message shown up.
Yeah, see, last time we did this, it was actually this.
That's where you have to ask. Where you have to ask is in Kotlin.
Okay, I put that in, and now it's doing something.
Yeah, it's doing something.
Like he's copying NT player that.
Yeah, I forgot to actually copy the freaking address before I pasted the address. So.
Yay.
Okay, it says done. Build successful.
Okay, 1 second. I need to do that too because I don't have the folder showed up with that. So give me 1 second.
Building.
Basically, oh, by the way, you can paste really quickly with in the CMD file. If you right-click, it pastes automatically what you have in your copy storage.
Yeah, so hit right click right now.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that right now because you're already exporting.
Oh, to show it but not actually run it.
I do right click, it just brings up a box.
I think he's on a different version.
Oh, okay.
He's on 110.
Yeah, he's on 7.
No, I'm in 1710. If you right click at the bottom, no, actually, no, I don't know. Actually, never mind. You go please in the build folder.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a libs folder. I almost speak German.
Yep. Mod did 1.0. Why is it mod ID?
That's the default text.
So now I change
it
it
to
to
create a file. You just rename it. It has to create a file name. So you could change that in the processor. For that, there's a file for that, but you don't need that. Just rename it. That's just. I mean, once you've done it once, you can do that.
Okay, so there it is.
That's your mod. Now put it in anything, and you can run that mod now. And this is how simple modding can be.
I know, it's actually simpler than I expected.
I know we are doing this now for 2 hours with installing and stuff. Let's say we took 1 hour to do this, but this is actually like work for 5 minutes. If you're experienced.
Is there supposed to be spaces in the mod name? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter in the jar. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it. And Andy, did you really think I'd use my real name on anything? I don't even call myself my real name.
I didn't know how y'all work around the house without.
My name is Bear. My name is Bear.
Oh, nice girl.
I didn't see that. Let me
Did you see my desktop? This is my desktop. Atom bomb, baby. Bad thing is, I never see my desktop. There's always 100,000 things up.
Solid state drive.
I never saw Bear's desktop, and I don't know where it is.
Why is the
What?
one of your world one of your
Oh, okay.
mods is,
Fallout.
is extracted all and straight into the SSD?
What? Why is Bear Den GT6 here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever.
Because
that
this is my world save for when I backed it up off of the server.
Oh.
I just named it that, so I knew that that's what the world save was inside of it.
I mean, there's server properties. There's server.json.
Oh, I don't know what all that shit's there for.
All that stuff is sitting inside the SSD instead of.
Yeah. As I said, I don't organize shit, motherfucker.
It looks like you started a server at some point.
No, I think I needed these for something. Oh, server.properties, I copied all of these things that are in here other than BearCore are things I copied off of the server through this thingy.
The SSH thingy?
The FMP thingy. I copied them from the FMP onto the solid state drive so I could upload them, change them, and then put it back up on the FMP. Or whatever the fuck it's called.
Your mod is done.
Yes, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going to hell to bed. So,
no, you're not.
Thank you, the 7 people that are here watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully somebody learned something, because if I ever got to do this again, I'm going to have to watch my own damn video.
No, we actually did learn. That was actually pretty good.
I ain't going to remember this. And over and
will.
above everything else, thank you, Speiger, for doing something that I've been trying to get done for like 2 weeks now, and actually teaching me to do it. We need to do this more often.
No idea how to do it.
We need to do this more often. I enjoy this.
Well, if I'm not too lazy and don't play too much games and don't code too much on my project that I'm working on, and I'm sorry that I let you wait on IC2 Classic, I know, then we can do that.
Now, whenever you get time that you ain't too busy, let me know and we'll code something in here.
Just ask randomly, but give me now 2 days or something free, and you can ask every 2 days or something.
Oh, I'll give you a week. Once a week's enough. I gotta let all this crap settle into my brain. You're already trying to fry my brain.
Basically, just plan out what you want to do, so we can actually get stuff done instead of thinking, what do you want to do or something.
The next thing is going to be making me a crafting table.
You're going from really small to really big.
A crafting table is big?
That's a brand new item. This, you're just messing with the player.
No, it's not the item, it's the UI. That's the issue.
Oh, it's the GUI that's the issue?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll think of something else to do.
Well, let's make the crafting table blog for the next stream. That would be like a start.
Yeah,
okay,
the blog's
that'll
pretty
work.
easy. I got that myself. I just don't have a good.
Then we can work on what you want to do. Should it save its inventory or something like that, or should it be like a vanilla crafting table? All these things matter.
Mine is going to be a separate crafting grid for when you're an idiot and you didn't make sticks or planks or something like that. You ain't gotta take everything out of the main crafting grid. You can use a secondary crafting grid to do
a crafting table with like 2 to 3 or maybe even 4 crafting tables.
Yeah.
I just need 2 so I can make sticks when I didn't have a freaking stick in my inventory.
Okay, that's simple.
And it'll hold its inventory because I hate it when crafting tables shit stuff all over the floor.
So that it saves its inventory?
It'll save it in the crafting grid. I don't want a separate inventory because that would take away from other crafting grids. I want this to be like a vanilla table, but it'll hold stuff in its grid for you.
Yeah, just don't drop basically.
Yep.
The only problem that you have, it's no longer separate for each person, because that's the issue. You can make it separate, but that's more complex to do. So you have to think of that.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with that next time when we do it. Like I said,
What I want you to do for the until the next time, make a UI for that, or
Like,
get
draw it
someone
out?
to make a
What
UI
you-
for that,
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
because you will need it soon, and I don't want you to do it live, and I won't do it.
You mean draw it, right? Not program it.
No,
Yeah.
just drawing the picture that is shown on the screen for that block, basically, when you open the UI, because you need a picture somewhere.
Can you make a crafting grid smaller than what the crafting grid is?
You mean a 2x2?
No,
The
I mean
the 3x3.
I mean, can it be a smaller version of the regular one, still a 3x3?
You can't decrease the pixel size. That's not possible.
Okay. All right. Well,
Unless you make the whole GUI smaller, but that looks weird.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to make a smaller one up in like the corner to. I was just gonna copy that out.
No, we do like two things, because the inventory space should be plenty to do two next to each other.
Can you
Okay.
scale down the size of an item when it's put inside the GUI?
Not easily. Not easily.
Okay.
That's a second issue.
Because if you can scale it down, then you can make the boxes smaller.
Yeah, but I would suggest that.
Yeah, we don't want anything
anyway.
too complicated. So, anyways, thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Speiger. Andy,
No problem.
just because I haven't
Tried.
said it enough yet, shut the fuck up. That's the next thing is anytime Andy comes in, it's going to say, Andy, shut the fuck up. As soon as he logs in the server, it's going to tell him to shut the fuck up.
Every 5 minutes,
That's
it
even
tells it to
easier.
shut the fuck up.
Bear, that's one. That's another like function, like how's it called? Like the on sleep. It's that small.
Okay,
It's
well,
really simple.
we're going to add that to BearCore next time.
Good.
It's what, on login, check if this player is here.
Yeah.
And then
Shut
when
the fuck up, Andy.
Crazy logs in, it's going to say, shit, run, she's here.
Also, same. Just another if. That's all.
Okay, cool. All right,
Bye-bye.
bye guys.